Hello, I'm SMB Collector. You can't always expect to find Mario collectibles in antique malls, but sometimes you'd be surprised, like when I found this picture book, Super Mario Bros. Trapped in the Perilous Pit. I'd seen it online before, along with other Mario Golden Look books, and when I walked up to a shelf full of similarly sized books, my Mario senses started tingling, so I began shuffling through them, and there was a copy soon to be mine. Dated 1989, the book was written by Jack C. Harris, with the illustrations handled by Art Ellis and Kim Ellis. The story begins with the same words the Super Mario Bros. Movie did, a long, long time ago. Gee, I watched that movie a lot when I was a kid. It goes on to explain how Mario and Luigi were apprentice plumbers from Brooklyn, and while trying to clean a clogged sewer by a gypsy fortune teller's shop, they suddenly got whisked away to a place called the Warp Zone, leading them to the magic land of Princess Toadstool's mushroom people. Unable to find a bus back home, they started their own plumbing business there, just to keep them occupied until they found a way back. I gotta say, the art's pretty respectable so far. Sure, some of it's swiped from other sources, but that just ensures the accuracy, you know? Later on, the brothers are working on some plumbing underneath Princess Toadstool's castle when they take a break for some food, a scene that reveals Mario's taste for mushroom and jelly sandwiches. Oh no, Mario put that bread on that dirty subterranean floor. I hope he's not planning on eating it. Realizing he's out of fresh mushrooms, Mario searches for some elsewhere in the tunnels, which suddenly makes eating that bread not sound as unsanitary as it did a second ago. Then, BAM! Swiped out of Bowser, along with some Koopa Troopas come invading, working their way up to the castle. Seen some red mushrooms. Red is capitalized, by the way, and is apparently what the classic item from the game is named in this book. But anyways, seeing some red mushrooms, Mario grabs one and chows down so he can use its power to scare the Koopa Troopas. And now, an important message. Eating mushrooms is very, very dangerous unless you know which ones are safe to eat. Luckily, Mario knew that these mushrooms were safe. I think anything growing out of sewer water isn't safe, but that's just me. Super Mario runs at the invaders, but Bowser uses some of his black magic and reduces him back down to regular Mario. Meanwhile, Luigi, in a kind gesture towards Princess Toadstool, is picking her some deadly, flame-spewing fire flowers. But after finding his brother in trouble, he figures he'll spare one to help him out. Careful, Luigi. Let's make sure to... Oh man! That can't be a fire flower. It must be a flamethrower flower. Run, Koopas! Yes, even you art-swiped ones! Get out of there! Before the Koopa tribe can combobulate themselves, Mario and Luigi rush off to warn Princess Toadstool, but fall into the namesake of the book, a perilous pit. Thus, the princess is captured in her throne room, which oddly enough has a gaping entrance to the underground plumbing a few feet from the throne. She's thrown in with the Mario brothers, but an escape plan is soon formulated and put into effect. Now free, Luigi uses his plumbing know-how to wash Bowser and his troops off elsewhere. To quote the Super Mario Bros. Movie again, "Goodbye, dinosaurs!" Well, okay, Koopa, but, you know, close enough. Sorta not really. With victory achieved, a party is held, complete with Italian ice, which Mario wants to put pickles on top of. And that brings us to the end. When all is said and done, hey, that's not how it happened. I really like this book. Maybe I'd expect something of a higher caliber to be released nowadays. I mean, if the pit's too deep for a giant to climb out, then why would having Fire Luigi burn the door down suddenly allow that same giant to be able to climb out? But seeing as it's all in the past, it's fun to witness some of my favorite characters running around in a magic land and going on adventures, not just retelling a classic story or doing a parody of another, but actually exploring different aspects of the Mushroom Kingdom. And hopefully that's how you like your Mario stories too. Thanks for watching.